Alright, collective. So take what resonate, what does not, ask you all to leave it. So, um, there is a secrecy getting ready to be released. When it comes to one's growth and them overcoming their tribulations to see their pinnacle of success, if someone tries to create blockages to try to change your destiny, their mind and body gonna be out of balance. You can see there's going to be an excess of overindulging, an inability to suppress their own desires. You can see they're going to turn into addicts to their own temptation. You can see the superficiality, the desires they have, as well as the befuddlements of their own fantasy that place them in a delusion when it comes to their imagination. They be placed in Seven of Cups energy, and you can see their ass gonna be very exhausted. That you can see they're gonna be socially awkward and unskilled. They is not gonna be satisfied with no results that they get because they're gonna be facing a lot of disharmony. They're gonna go into a tense amount of isolation. Tell me more. And this is spiritual activity. When it comes to one's creativity, if you try to come in and change somebody's destiny spiritually, wanting them to be afraid to find out about their spiritual roots and their growth, this is going to be our awareness. 144. Take what resonates and leave the rest. When it comes to the growth of one's vision, you can see a lot of spiritual activity going to take place in the energy. And our spirit team is enthused to do it. When it comes to our enduring success and us having new beginnings to see what's being brought into completion, you can see there is communication. Itching of one's stomach. Somebody got some information. So if you cause a loss of work, cause somebody's family to have a lot of dissatisfaction and overindulge in their connection, so they can't reach their goals or bring something into completion, you can spiritually see what's going to happen. And you can see somebody's real incompetent while they're in their thoughts right now. Because this is belated news. This ain't new news. And you can see somebody at a crossroad right now. When it comes to you being consciously aware, this ain't new news. This belated. And you can spiritually see who's up under judgment. Pertaining to one's stability, pertaining to somebody's harvest, their spiritual gifts. You can see somebody thought they was going to spiritually harvest someone's gift. Or take their strength. And you can spiritually see somebody got a spirit guide. They may be 89 in the energy right now. Looking for some type of mentorship. Because you can see somebody was trying to create some type of poverty. When they represented somebody bringing something into completion with their harvest and obtaining the knowledge that they needed, somebody was already cloaked in the wisdom. But you can spiritually see somebody needed somebody in some type of energy of helplessness, some type of hardship. You can see somebody getting ready to feel very challenged, that you can see the changes getting ready to take place. When it comes to their numbers of hermetic control, to see their imperfect control of their destiny, to see their foundation, the stability that goes with it. You can see somebody spiritually stuck. When it comes to your vigilance, to see that they're spiritually trying to cause some type of conflict. When it comes to your attainments, to see the cycle have already ended, pertaining to how much knowledge someone have. And you can spiritually see somebody's in regret because they was trying to actually place you in a karmic partnership to cause you to make an unbalanced decision and place some type of emotional instability over you. You're intelligent enough and independent enough to see that whoever this is that wants you out here sleeping around, cheating, is in a lot of emotional pain. When it comes to your faith, your belief system, you can see somebody manage something poorly. And you can see there is an end cycle around one's creativity to even block you because of the karma they're getting. When it comes to your protection, you can see it. Trust your intuition. You can see why they restricted right now. Because your wish is coming true. And they didn't believe that God sent you. So take what resonate at 154. You can see why your family life getting ready to be very stable. Because you can spiritually see somebody, when it came to your personal development and growth, somebody wants you stuck in some type of past memory, trouble about your independence and what you was getting ready to attain when it came to 991, your personal development and growth, your spiritual awakening, you being protected. You can see somebody reflecting back on the optimism, the plans they had to get you to be mentally fighting with yourself about the opportunities that was being released to you. And you can see when it comes to the points of your potential, somebody couldn't think or see the infinite points of your potential that walked you into your abundance to see your spiritual cup. You got a lot of communication about your willpower and your strength right now, and that you are not restricted. You ain't restricted. And somebody is deeply emotional that you can receive every spiritual message that's being given to you. But somebody thought they could come in and abuse you when it came to you walking solely into your self-power to see your potential. You can spiritually see somebody wanted you to neglect yourself as well as society. When it came to some spiritual communication, you can see somebody was obsessed, was tricking you out of your position. When it came to you consciously aware that somebody needed you to make a financial, unbalanced decision around your finances to cause you an inflexible expectation. And you can see somebody was highly motivated to cause you a lot of anxiety when it came to you standing fully in your power to see that God had already granted you a new beginning, to walk into self-attainment, to see your success, to see what he was shining the light down on. 1819, take what resonate, lead the rest. You got an ancestor come from 1819. You got one of the ancient ones that's getting ready to show you a lot of love, that's getting ready to walk you into a transformation and a rebirth. And you can see somebody mourning 1913. Take what resonate, lead the rest. Because of your independence, your rebirth, you can see that. You can see something being brought into completion for you. Take what resonate and lead the rest. You can see they want to stop communication, block chakras. Shit, they want to send some pain to you, baby. Somebody's awakening to a one's transformation in terms of a twin flame journey as well. And you can see somebody want to create a loss about that. You can see somebody speaking on some type of betrayal, 1353. And one should keep up with the present momentum and continue to rely on their intuition. When it comes to the opportunities of their ability to learn, you can see somebody was looking at you as an apprentice. When it comes to you having these new skills, you can see the opportunities of employment that follows you. When it comes to the enthusiasm of you being very diligent, inspired to bring the good news about your money, career, or opportunity to see the education around one's home, you can see somebody want to cause someone a low success rate and place them in a lot of frustration. So they refuse to enter into a new stage or a new chapter in their life. When it comes to their ability to attract, you can see somebody was told to move away and stay away from all conflict that was causing them to lack security. And you can see somebody wanting to take control over one's victories. At 546, you can see there was a small group of authority that was awakened to the truth when it came to some communication pertaining to one's growth development of ideas. To see that somebody wanted someone to be very emotional when it came to their alignment to see the universe. And you can spiritually see why someone is trapped right now in their own emotional baggage when it comes to your attainment, to see that somebody wants to give you some type of false sense of security support after you have been told that you was highly protected from the setbacks. When it comes to some communication, you can see somebody new beginning, but you can also see somebody want to evade that. When it comes to what's being brought into completion, you can see the exhaustion that they're facing right now when it comes to your ability to articulate the confrontation that they're having. When it comes to the points of your potential to see your profession, you can also see somebody who's running from the lies that they told pertaining to one's personal development and growth, and you can spiritually see somebody was tested in all seven spirits to see their success, to see their wealth, to see the uncertainty, as well as the changes when it comes to their self-awareness of their own stability and the balance that they have. You can also see somebody's getting ready to be very sensitive, that they can place you in some type of disadvantage when it comes to a connection, and you can spiritually see somebody who thought they could tempt you into a partnership. When it comes to your spiritual realization, you can see how wise you are. Charismatic, passion, you're an extrovert, you inspire others to create. And you can see somebody is up on the judgment because they wanted you rejected, disappointed. You can spiritually see somebody should have did a little more introspection when it came to one's stability and the reality of their stability and the foundation that it was built upon. To see their success, to see their accomplishments, to see society be blessed, to see that their work was trustworthy in everything that they did. But you can spiritually see somebody wanted to overthrow you and place you in some type of energy of destruction. When it comes to you trusting your intuition, you can see every connection that has a lot of pent up feelings or inner desires about your potential, your power, your strength. Someone's transformation, someone's going through a transformation, or you're about to go through a powerful transformation that walks you into a creative flow of personal growth and development. So it's time to pay attention. So it's inseparable from certainty to fortitude. Trust the achievements. You're being reminded that many things are available to you. Also, you can see somebody wants to know more about the things about you. So someone wants to know more things about you. Because you got significant changes on the horizon. You got constant support of your angels. And you can see somebody's trying to find out more information. When it comes to you, a twin flame, your spiritual meaning, you can see somebody wants to know, are you going to be able to continue to rely on your intuition regarding a new direction and new ideas? You are. Because you got a lot of balance that's getting ready to come towards you. Take what resonates, what does not. I ask you all to leave it. But you got a lot of positive changes that's getting ready to come your way. You got to stay positive. Anything else? So you're getting ready to jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're re-questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take a leap anyway. This is that time to honor yourself. Embrace yourself. Recognize the crown that you have on the top of your head. Even if you can't see it, see it. Instead of thinking how far you have to go. Remind yourself of all that you have accomplished and be proud. Even if you had to start over to break free. So, even if you have to start over to break free, understand what you're breaking free from. To accept yourself, even in the disappointment. With the recent outcome, remember, if one door closes, you're being redirected to see the other one that's getting ready to open on your path, to see the transformation. And you can see somebody's seeking some type of counsel right now, because they understand that you part of wise counsel. And it could be in any area of your life, from legal to financial advice to more personal needs, such as counseling and therapy. You can see somebody says you need some therapy when it came to your wheel of fortune. When it came to the good karma that came your way, you can see that. Somebody said you need therapy. Because they wanted to place you in the same cycles and patterns. When it comes to you bringing something into completion. When it comes to your attainments. Because they know you had good fortune. And they always tried to change your destiny, and now they in trouble. Because of your ability to attract. And you going to get what you want. You going after what you want. You good at business. You're wealthy. You're generous. You're a go-getter. You're very responsible to bring this into completion. To see your attainments. To see you can see that cycle ending. A hard work, because baby, it done paid off. So you can see 10-10. Spiritually. You can see a cycle of somebody's pressuring you, wanting you to try hard, excessive responsibility, overloaded, travail. You can see all that shit ending. It's over. And the thief been caught for lying. Now you can see somebody, the mystery of the thief that cheated their way to their success. They said we sad, divine feminine. Because your ex see you. And you know they was a coward when it came to causing you a lot of disharmony. When it came to your growth and your development, you can see the balance being restored back to you. You can see an integration of one's emotions that allows them to see a lot of harmony after somebody wanted them to be stuck in some type of conflict. Because of their spiritual abilities, you can see that cycle is ending too. So if somebody spiritual wants you to be stuck in some type of disease, spiritually stuck in some type of exhaustion, no time off, inadequate recovery, restlessness, difficult to relax, you getting ready to get a lot of spiritual energy healing. And your spirit team is getting ready to be very overprotected of you. When it comes to your growth, you can see every decision that's made. When it comes to the optimism and hope of enlightenment, to see that you fully walking into your power and strength that walks you into infinity. You got fulfillment, contentment. You can see somebody thought if they consummated with you, that they'll be able to walk themselves into a celebration. But you can see they lack the opportunities because they never got to chance to consummate with you. That's why they in some type of poverty, feeling challenged by the changes that's taking place when it comes to your growth. And you being supported allows you to see how accepted you are at 535. And somebody actively dealing right now on how they gonna try to get some type of professional assistance, because you can see they looking for some type of guidance and they worried when it comes to some communication, that you can see the disorientation that they're facing because of their arrogance. And you can see all that they wanted for you is ending when it comes to your ability to purify one conscience. To see somebody misread you when it came to your growth and your development, and they ass is in the whole tower when it comes to your spiritual growth. To see that you work very hard on your stability, on yourself, when it came to your authenticity, to be true to yourself, to make plans, to reposition yourself out of some type of emotional pain, to reevaluate every situation that personally challenged you when it came to you walking fully into your power. 2122. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You can focus on the facts now. That you can see the destruction that they wanted for you, it's been reduced. Because you can see who's up under judgment. When it comes to your inspiring action, you can see you possess your fortune and your prosperity. That's going to allow you to move more into calmer waters. You're very gifted and you tapped all the way in. Deuces.